it's you.
Thank you.
2 kids. They must be adopted.
No, I know they were not adopted.
No. You look great. How are you? What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Well, I've been traveling a lot.
Yeah.
I'm actually in Europe right now doing Ocean's 12, the sequel to Ocean's 11, with a whole bunch of really ugly boys. Which is like Beatlemania every time they walk out of the hotel. You're mad. Brad, George, Matt. It's like,
that must be
it humbles you.
Yeah. Well, is it other boys
Do you get
screaming?
people screaming at you like that?
Well, and they're also giving me the finger, too. It's
Oh,
it's a little different.
Okay, okay.
Now, did you visit Clooney's? He's got this villa. It's legendary.
He
It's
has
like a
the
party house.
most-
Was it in Tuscany or somewhere?
No, it's actually in Lake Como.
Oh, Lake Como,
It is
okay.
the most beautiful house.
Yeah.
And he's so smart, you know, just to have that place, that haven. And he said to me, you can always come whenever you want. I said, well, no, it's difficult. I have my husband's here, and I got my 2 children, and we have a nanny, and we have my dog, Lola. He went, no problem. So I knocked on his door one day, and he was like, oh, the inn is full.
There's no room?
I said, no, there's no room at the inn. So I said, okay, it's fine. I was lucky to have another friend who lived close, and we had a really good time.
See, I can't imagine, bing bong, there's you, the dog, the nanny.
Well, people, you know, I'm the kind of person that if you want to come to my house, if I invite you to my house, you can come to my house.
Right.
And so I come from that mentality.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Did you go drinking with Clooney? Because, these guys are unbelievable. Can you keep up with them? Because, well, you're Welsh.
I'm Welsh.
Yeah.
It's part of my heritage.
Yeah.
You know, I can keep up with the boys. Well, I try.
Yeah. Were you doing shots with them?
No, never the hard liquor. I do the kind of in the plant pot kind of thing. I can't. No, wine and champagne I'm fine, but no. Don't get on to into the serious
But
stuff.
does he just get loopy? Does George?
Who?
George, because he can drink.
He doesn't get loopy.
No.
I mean, he's not an alcoholic.
I didn't say he was an alcoholic.
Well, maybe he's in Betty Ford right now. I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while.
He goes out with everybody. But listen all the time.
Methinks the man protests too much.
No, I know this villa he has, and it's like it's like.
You're just jealous, Jay.
I am jealous.
You haven't been invited to the villa, okay?
I
Just
haven't been
call
invited
it
to it.
that.
I know that is the reason. Now, how is Michael? How's your husband?
He's doing terrific. He's with my children. They're in Spain right now. I flew from Spain last night. We have the premiere tonight of the terminal. And he's doing really terrific.
Is he handy around the house? I mean, does he, fix doors and do things like that?
What do you mean, Jay?
Well, he seems like a manly guy.
I mean handy.
Handy. Does he fix things?
Oh, fix things
Yes,
like that? Oh. You're getting a little too personal then. I've never seen him fix a toilet. Okay, put it that way.
Really?
But we just restored an 18th century house in Bermuda, which is beautiful, and he's a producer. He likes to be able to.
He can hire the people.
And also he's there to buff off everybody.
So he comes in and goes, "You're hired. You're fired." I'm exhausted. Is that kind of it?
No, he's actually much more hands-on than that, in many ways.
Really? I mean, all these little double entendres. Your therapy is starting to come through now.
Yeah, no, it's worth it. Every penny. Huh?
Well, let me ask you. I know he's a handsome guy and all this, but he's been married for a while now. There must be certain things that he does that just drive you nuts. Is there anything that he does that is perhaps irritating?
I feel like I'm in therapy right now. Oh my God!
This can help you.
This can help me. What he does do when he's on business on the phone, he flicks his fingers like that.
And that bothers you?
It kind of bothers me. He doesn't.
What is it
Going to
about
see
this
this.
noise? It bothers
It's just a click, click. I drew on my mic.
you. Does he crack his knuckles? That's what
Never cracks his knuckles.
See, this
No.
bothers my wife.
Oh. You see, you're lucky I haven't passed out, because anything with bones or that
Oh,
stuff,
really? So
no,
that's
I'm
out.
not good. I'm not good with blood. I'm not good. I knew Steve's on the show tonight,
Right.
and I just said to Tracy, your researcher, please don't say there's snakes or rats or dinosaurs coming on the set.
Yeah, dinosaurs,
tonight,
yeah.
because
Yes. There are dinosaurs coming on the set. Exactly.
When he has those animals that you think are prehistoric, and all of a sudden he's wrestling with them, and no, I pass out. No, don't even tell me that, Jay, because I'm running down.
Well, the cage is under the cage is locked.
Don't even tell
If
me.
you look down there,
I know,
you'll see.
I know.
You know what a python looks like, right? Are you afraid of python?
Don't even go there, okay? I tell you, I'll pass out, it'll be a disaster.
All right, look, we'll take a break. We'll get the animals out. Welcome back. Talking with Catherine Zeta-Jones. The Terminal is a film. How are the kids? How's Dylan doing?
He's great.
How old is he now?
He's 3. He's going to be
Three,
4.
okay.
I can't believe it. And my daughter's 1.
Okay.
And it's just so funny because he's such a show boy. You know, it's like show.
Show boy.
Well, he just loves, like, talk about genealogy.
Yeah.
He's just so theatrical and dramatic. It's hilarious.
Well, like, what does he do?
Well, we limit his time watching stuff, but he loves musical comedy, and he loves Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and Mary Poppins, and what else do you like? A whole bunch of stuff.
Michael getting worried? Maybe give the kid a set of Snap-on tools or something?
Yet, so I think I'm okay.
Well, you know what's interesting? I was talking with Steve, and he said, you know, he has a boy and a girl as well, but they, like, did something special to have a boy. I don't know what he'll talk about when he comes up. Did you guys, like, plan, like, if you do this, it means you have a boy, or if you...
Oh, yeah, he wrestled with a crocodile and that meant a boy?
No, but there's something if you... I don't know, he's got some theory that if you do this a certain way... You just did it.
Hate to be the bearer of real news, but yeah, we just did it.
I didn't know.
No, very lucky.
And your daughter's just turned one.
Just one. And
Caris, right?
Caris, yeah, derives from the word cariad.
Cariad.
Cariad in Welsh, which means love.
Cariad means, so if I go, I cariad you.
And I'll say, I cariad you too.
Cariad doesn't sound like love, sounds like love. Or more, that sounds
What if you
romantic.
say cariad?
Well, anything you say, you say, go screw yourself, and go, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you saying it, it's not the word.
It's just a different accent, you know? It's like if you say, in French, you say je t'aime.
Je t'aime.
Oh, you can say that with an accent, right? You practice left to Paris, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You practice the accent.
That's
So
right, that's
You have
right.
to come
That's
to
right.
Wales and say cariad.
Yeah, Cariad. But the Welsh is like the hardest language, because it's all...
It's guttural, but it's beautiful, and, you know, everyone sings in Wales
Yeah,
because the accent itself is very lyrical. And so we sing when we speak.
Right,
And
okay.
that's one of our biggest attributes.
Now, how was your grandmother, by the way?
My grandmother's great. We bought her knees for Christmas.
You bought her knees.
Yeah, she had her knees replaced. She's very, very happy. Yeah, she got new knees. She's good to go.
She got new knees.
Yeah, she's like a little whippet around the place.
Well, how does that work? I mean, you go, look, Grandma, oh my gosh, is it...
No,
you
she-
get both knees in one box
she
or
said
two boxes?
no.
I mean, when you give a knee, do you give them individually?
No, she had the two done. She said she didn't know what to buy her, and she said, you know what? She was joking. She didn't know what I could do with it, but I had her new knees. And we hadn't even thought about it because she didn't want to go in under anesthetic. That's the whole thing. She could have had this done years ago, but the whole anesthetic thing. So I talked to a doctor, and he could do it with epidural, and she had her knees done for Christmas. She's very happy.
So she got new knees now.
New knees.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, she's boogieing around the place. She's a new girl.
How old is she?
86.
Oh, wow, okay. And how bad was it? Could she not walk or something? Or
No, she couldn't walk that far.
Oh, okay.
No, she's doing good. She
Okay.
can't walk that far now, but she's doing good.
Well, she got the new knees. You got the plastic ones? And the
Yeah,
whole
she's
thing.
good.
That's
Yeah.
very cool. Now you start Zorro 2 soon, right?
I do. After I finish Ocean's 12, I start Zora 2 with Antonio Banderas.
I think that was your first time you were here, right?
That was right.
Was
I never forget coming here I did a pre-interview with one of your
Right.
assistants. And one of the things they said to me was like, can you be like witty or quirky? I went, I don't think I can do that. And so I had an interview, and then you booked me on your show.
That's
And I'm indebted to you for that.
Well, yeah, it was all me. Yeah. I saw something in you that I knew would be a success. And is Anthony Hopkins, will he be in the
I don't think so.
flashback?
I don't think so. I think in some of the initial drafts
Yeah.
he was, but I don't think so. Which
Now you
is
have a
shame.
story about him. The horse
Well,
story.
oh God, I can't believe so
Yeah,
long
tell that
ago.
horse story.
I don't know how verbal I can be on
You
that.
can be very verbal.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, when I did Zorro, it was my first big gig,
Right.
you know, basically, so you can imagine how nervous I was. And I did a very intimate scene, which is in the movie where Anthony knows that I'm his daughter, but I don't know, and I see him in a stable. So
Right.
I was prepping the scene. I was so nervous to work with Anthony Hopkins. It was from my home country, so you can imagine. It was like bigger than just being an amazing actor. So I go in, and I'm brushing the horse, and he's saying his lines, those beautiful, piercing blue eyes he has, and I'm focused on him, and I'm just about to say my line, and I look down, and I see this guy with a stick prodding the horse, and I look down, and the horse is having the biggest, how do you say that in America?
I think it'll be erection.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. And it's horrific. I mean, it's like...
I know the feeling,
I mean,
believe me. All right, so...
I mean, it would put you in the nunnery girls if you saw that. It is pretty scary. And so I'm trying to focus and try not to laugh. And I'm looking down to say, if I look down, he's going to look down too and see this humongous piece of anatomy. But yeah, you're right. It was exactly what you said, a big old one. Yeah.
And that was from...
I think I should go now.
Yeah.
I think I've said enough. I think I've, expressed myself clearly.
Tell us about the terminal. You play a flight attendant. The most beautiful flight attendant I've ever seen, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's Stephen called me up and said, "How do you want to be in a movie with Tom Hanks?" So what do you say?
Yep.
You know, so I'm redirecting a script, and it's based loosely on the true story that happened in Charles de Gaulle, where a guy was basically in no man's land and had to stay in the airport. And Tom Hanks plays a guy from an Eastern European country who there's a coup in his country, and he can't move.
There's no country anymore.
There's
So
no
his passport
country,
is
and he
useless.
can't go anywhere. And I play a flight attendant who comes in and out and meets him and has a relationship with him, not knowing his situation.
Let's see. Listen, in this clip, you're meeting the head of the airport.
This is Stanley Tucci, who's,
Right.
he's a pretty serious guy.
Let's take a look.
Has he told you why he's in New York?
No.
Has he told you where he lives?
No, he just met at the airport. All I know is that he's a building contractor living out of a suitcase. That's it.
He's a contractor?
Yeah.
That's what he said?
Hmm?
Amelia, I'm just curious. You are the kind of woman who can get any guy she wants. Why Victor Navorsky?
That's something a guy like you could never understand.
Terrific job. Congratulations on your family and everything. It's wonderful.
Thank you, Jay.
It's wonderful to see you. Thanks for making this long trip. Good luck with your premiere
You're
tonight as
welcome.
well. Be right back with Steve Irwin right after this. Catherine Zeta.